I got the angry crease in my forehead. So when your mother said, if you keep making that face, you're going to stay that way, there's some truth in it. Look at this. I can't get rid of my furrow crease. I don't care. It's a scar. It's a scar of reality. Now, I was told to hit up the yellow trucker behind me. How you doing? Mr. Trucker, I'm live on the internet, and they said I have to go interview the trucker in the yellow truck behind me. Can I step up? Okay. So I'm going to grab onto your door. Okay, so let's see. I'll get in here so it'll be nice and quiet.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay, so I was told to come see you. I don't know who you are. Who are you? Now, by the way, you don't mind talking to maybe 30,000 people?
Oh, no.
Okay.
My name is Christian. My last name is Munkin. And what else?
Christian Munkin. Where are you from?
I'm from Romania.
Romania?
But I live in Windsor, Ontario.
And you're obviously part of the convoy. You've been here from day one?
Yes. Saturday I'm going to have 2 weeks.
Okay, and why are you here?
Messenger video.
I'm here for freedom, to leave the mandates. Now Justin Trudeau has to go too, because he's not doing right for the people of Canada.
Are you born and raised in Romania?
Yeah, I was born and raised in Romania. I left Romania when I was 21 years old.
I'll ask the obvious question, why did you leave?
Well, in 1999, I was 14 in the communist clubs, and I decided to live for better life. And in 1998, I went to Ireland, near England. I lived there for 7 years.
In Ireland?
Yeah.
And what did you do in Ireland for work?
Well, I started as a kitchen porter, dishwasher.
Yeah.
You know, I started. I didn't speak English at the time. I started like very bottom, you know. And then in 2004, I came to Canada.
And what did you do? So you lived in Ireland, worked in Ireland, then you made your way to Canada.
Yeah.
Which city did you make your way into?
Windsor, Ontario.
Okay. How did you pick Windsor?
Because it was closer to US side and more. I thought it's gonna be better to be closer to US. I never thought to grant to US. I wanna be in Canada, and then I decided to come to Canada.
All right. And so you get to Canada. What do you start doing for work when you get to Canada?
When I came to Canada, I was cleaning. You know, the good life.
Yep.
I was cleaning the good life, and then I worked for 1-800 Got Junk, and then I started
trucking.
Trucking, because I love trucking. My dad is a trucker. You know?
Back in Romania.
Yeah, back in Romania.
Is your dad still alive?
Yeah, he's still alive, but he retired.
In Romania?
Yeah.
So when was the last time you saw your dad?
Actually, I was this year in Romania.
Okay. So and now you start trucking here. First of all, for people who don't know, because I don't know if anybody understands the business, do you own the truck? Do you rent the truck? Are you
I own this truck. I own the company, and I own the trailer. I have one truck, one trailer in the company.
All right. Now, just so I can, if I ask a very invasive question,
yeah, no problem.
So people appreciate what's involved. How much does a truck like this cost, and what's the maintenance on it? What is the cost of maintaining it?
Well, it depends on the truck. My truck is very old; it's 99, but the value it's holding because it's like old cars. Yep. The older it gets, the better it is. My truck is 99, and it's not around. Let's say if I want to sell it in US, it's about 40,000 USD.
40.
Yeah. In Canada, you know, maybe I can get 35,000 Canadians, let's say.
Okay.
But it's old, you know, because the value is keeping up, you know.
And the life of a trucker, how many hours a day do you drive? Where are you driving?
Since this pandemic started, I drive to Florida because it's a beautiful state and no mask, you know. I went there. I went to the nightclub. They say, being with Canadian mind, mask on, show up to the door. The boss will say, I can let you in. I say, why? Because you have the mask on. Oh, I say, no problem. We're going to rip it off, you know. And for the last 2 years, I do just Florida.
Florida, Windsor.
Yeah.
How long does that take?
Florida, Toronto, Florida, Montreal, Florida.
So 2.5 days each way, like 12-hour days.
Yeah.
And you sleep. For those who don't know, you sleep in the back of the truck?
Yes, I do.
So I'm such an idiot. I always thought I never knew that. That's how big of an idiot I am.
I can show to them.
You know what? Let me just take. You don't mind? There's a lot of people watching.
No, that's fine.
Okay.
That's my truck. It's full of people donating. There is my bed, my TV. I have a TV in the truck. I have a fridge behind me, and that's pretty much my house.
It's I'm gonna just put this back in my pocket.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay, and So it's a relative. I mean, it's a solitary life. I mean, when you're driving,
I mean, for me, it's very hard. I'm single father.
Okay.
I have a 12-year-old son. He's home. I brought my mom from Romania to take care of him when I'm here. It's difficult for me, you know.
you're a single father with
Yes.
a 12-year-old son.
Yeah.
And when you're trucking, you're away for it's 2 days there,
2
to
days
5
and a half, yeah. Then I
week.
come back home. I stay maybe 24 hours with him, make sure everything is settled. You know, go to the store. You know, my mom, she's not driving. I use a lot of, you know, if my son wants to travel somewhere, go jumping. You know, my son is not vaccinated. My son is not vaccinated. I'm not.
And now look, and for the last 2 years you've been doing this. Before the vax mandate, you're trucking, you're driving, you're doing bringing this. What do you haul?
Food,
food,
everything, produce, meat, everything to do with the food, dairies, everything
So
to do with the food.
you're an essential. You're not just an essential worker. You're bringing essential goods, and you're doing
Yes.
what people need to survive in big cities. Treated as a hero. I remember what Trudeau said about you guys a year ago.
Yeah.
And then when does it change? Like what happened?
Well, 15th of January, I think he started putting this mandate. It's very hard, you know. It's very hard on everybody. Everybody here. Some guys they are vaccinated. Some guys they are not vaccinated. Some guys they have a family which they are support them. They are here to support them. I mean, we just want our lives back. That's what we want. We don't want fighting. We don't want violence. I want to come back to work. I want to come back home to see my son.
You haven't seen your son in a week
2
and a
weeks.
half now.
2 weeks since I see my son. I FaceTime with him, and
What does he have to say about you? He's got a lot of
to be honest with you, he don't know what's going on much. He think I'm working because I don't want to be too. I don't want him to worry. You know, it's social media. He has a Facebook. He's kind of I don't want him to get scared. You know, I want to keep him kind of away from me. He think I'm working and stuff like that. You know, when I get home, hopefully safe and sound from here, then I'm gonna tell him where I was and what I did. You know,
Fantastic.
I'm gonna tell him no mask anymore. You know, you can enjoy your child.
Enjoy your child like children should. And I mean, the obvious question: how long are you here for? When do you go?
When I get my freedom. That's why I don't care what I'm going to do. Like, I'm not here to give trouble to the police. They can arrest me anytime if they want to. I have the law that have the rights to demonstrate as long as I'm peaceful, and I think I'm peaceful. I just want my voice to get heard by them. That it's about my son, it's about another children in Canada, it's about us. They cannot destroy them mentally, you know.
You have everything you need? How can people support you?
They support us unbelievable. Okay. Canadian people is beautiful. I remember when I came in 2004, I was unbelievable. I said, man, this country is so united, so beautiful country, and he destroyed. Unfortunately, he destroyed. He just put it out the drain. Everything, all that freedom, all that beautiful people. He just, it's hard. I don't know, man. I just want to see my kid that is happy. He's not happy, man. He's, I don't want our kids to get psychology, like mentally ill, because that's what they're doing, man, to our kids. And it's sad, and we are the parents, which we have to deal with that, because the government will say, oh, sorry, we are the parents, we have to deal with our children to make sure they are, because I'm sure it's hard there, but you have to. It's sad to see somebody's child to get destroyed by somebody who is one person and you don't want to back up.
Well, I mean, and then, what do you say to the people in Ottawa who are saying this is loud, it's annoying, it's causing us traffic? I mean, what's your response?
People, from my opinion, as long I'm here for the last 2 weeks, I didn't see any violence. I heard that the drivers, they go to the elderly, they pull off the mask. We go to the shelters, we stole the food. We give to them food. We have so much food that, no crimes around. We have a little incident like 4 days ago. At 3 a.m. in the morning, they ripped the Canadian flag off from my truck and his truck.
Mm-hmm.
Like these kind of people you're gonna find everywhere. It's normal. But that's their mentality. They should respect the Canadian flag.
What's your name?
Christian.
Christian, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you very much. No, just your kid might be
No,
watching.
it's okay. It's okay.
All right, Christian.
Thank you very much, guys, and I wish you all the best. And we are here fighting for freedom.
Awesome.
Thank you,
Christian,
very much.
thank you.
Stay safe.
Beautiful. Thanks.